All right, we'll go ahead and segue into this next topic here. The NBA season is well underway, and for me, even though the Titans are not doing well, I am stoked and giddy about my Grizzlies this year. Before they took the unfortunate L, being robbed by the Dallas Mavericks. How do you shoot 40 plus free throws or something, and your team only shoots 6? That's unheard of, I think, in NBA circles in the fourth quarter or third quarter. I forget which one it was, but I'll open up to the discussion. And what is the one team in the NBA that you do not want to be facing right now? And I'll start with you, Firestone, because I believe you are an Oklahoma City fan. Am I not? Am I wrong?
Yeah, no, I'm a Thunder fan. Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right,
I
so
am.
so who do
Uh,
you not want to face right now?
I know y'all don't want to face us right now, but I mean,
When we get Zach
Thunder
Edey
wise,
back, I will be licking my chops against the Thunder. When we get Zach Edey
no,
back, I will be licking my chops.
and we'll see about that. We'll see. But the Thunder's just been playing good, man. I've been excited about that. So trying to find somebody that's like legit, who we got to worry about, and especially with what's coming up on our schedule, I think three teams you just have to really we're keep an eye on, and that's Milwaukee, just because of the combination that they have there. You can't keep that you can't take them too lightly with the Greek the Freak out there playing. He can take over a game at any point in time. We got Celtics coming up. That's a game we can't really look over either. We got to pay attention to them because they're going to take advantage of us being young, and any mistakes that we make, they will capitalize on top of that. And for some reason, the New York Knicks on our schedule, they've been doing good this year. They've been playing a lot better. They're on a run. They're on their 4-0 run right now too. So those are three teams for the Thunder that I think that they got to make sure to not take too lightly in this schedule that's coming up, and stay focused on if they're going to continue to do this run, because they're playing good and they need to stay on this run so we can get back to the playoffs and get back to the finals like we had back in the KD Westbrook Harden days.
You mean when they were babies, essentially?
Bro, when they messed up when they fired Scott Brooks, bro. Why? That was the moment. That's when everything started
Yeah,
to fall
boy, them
apart.
other
It's just
teams were fire, bro.
All right.
bro, we had Harden coming off the bench because Cephalosha was so good on defense. This dude couldn't shoot a three to save his life, but he could lock up LeBron when we played him. So he did good there. But man, it was just such a good team, bro. We should have had it. We should have had a championship team or a ring with that team, and we missed that window.
I will say the bittersweetness about OKC, even though that 3 overtime game 4 will still live in the pubics of my brain cells, it's still memorable. But the one that I will always hang over your head is the Kevin Durant MVP season, and you lost 4-1 to the Memphis Grizzlies in the second round. I will still hold that over your head, but I can't toot my own horn because we went winless in the next round versus the Spurs. So how do you pull that off?
I
I
remember
don't
that
know.
series.
So, all right, RJ, who's your
That's
team,
hurtful.
RJ, and who do you not
Yeah.
want to face right now in an NBA matchup today?
Well, right now I'm a Lakers fan, but at the same time, like right now we're in a bit of a slump. But I say the team that's the hottest team in the league right now, I'm gonna go with the Cleveland Cavaliers, man. And Donovan Mitchell might win MVP this year. Like dude is hooping out this freaking world. Um, yeah, I'll probably say the Cavs, man. And obviously the defending national champs, defending finals champions, the Boston Celtics. F them, but at the same time, man, they're a complete team. And I guess my third team probably be the Denver Nuggets, man. I just joke at Jokic, man. It's just you ain't got nothing to match up with him, dude. He is a problem, man. You know what I'm saying? Jokic, man. I just don't. I hate playing that dude, man. He has an answer for everything you do, you know. So
All right, Morocco, who's your team, and who do you not want to face coming down the stretch here as we approach Christmas?
Don't really have a true NBA team, but I'm a LeBron fan, so I guess I'm affiliated with the Lakers right now. Went to my first Lakers game ever back November in LA, man. It was dope too, man. They got a nice stadium, but one game that I'm looking forward to, but not looking forward to, is the Christmas Day game against Golden State, man. You know they always bring it, man. Curry against LeBron. That's always a good one. I feel like the Lakers can pull it off. I mean, they have been in a slump, but I don't expect that
We're gonna
slump
make
to
them
just go
trade.
on. Yeah, I don't expect that slump to just go on forever or whatnot.
Yeah, I think the Lakers are going to catch fire, but the question's going to pop up when we approach April. You do not want to run into Denver. You don't want to run into, yeah, you don't. Yeah, Denver's the one team you don't want to run into for sure. For me, Grizzlies fan, and I will be saying the one team that the NBA does not want to run into is the Memphis Grizzlies because John Morant is on his revenge tour after what happened with his whole Instagram reel isms and with all the slack that he got last year and got injured and pretty much was out for the year. He lost his ability to activate the Supermax, and he was not given MVP in 22. And you look at this Grizzlies squad, when it's healthy, Taylor Jenkins has had this team as a top 3 team all of it, like pretty much all of his years of coaching since after the 2019-2020 season, essentially. Besides that one year where we beat the Golden State Warriors in the play-in tournament. But after that, it has been top 3, top 4, even top 2 in 2 straight seasons. And the reason we lost to the Lakers is because of just youth. And I mean, we were young. And also, yeah, we don't have a center for crying out loud. You cannot have a power forward at like 6'7", 6'8", guarding Anthony Davis, getting 20 plus rebounds a game. You cannot do that. So when we drafted Zach Edey, who's as tall as Victor Wembanyama, lest you forget, for some people, you have him now guarding Anthony Davis in the paint to finally shore up that center spot that we have been lacking because we put our eggs in the basket with Steve Adams, and then he's the Traylon Burks essentially when it comes to injuries with Steven Adams the last 2 seasons before we traded his rear end to the Houston Rockets last year. So we put our eggs in the basket, and that's the one thing I will not forgive Zach Kleiman of everything he has nailed from drafting solid gems in the second round of all rounds is that he put all of his eggs in the Steven Adams basket and did not sign a quality backup or a quality starter ahead of Steven Adams. But in terms of the Grizzlies squad themselves, again, you got John Morant. You got this rookie I have never heard of. I think his name is Jaden Wells, I think his name is. He just won Rookie of the Month. Jalen Wells just won Rookie of the Month in the Western Conference. And watching some of his highlights, man, we have been playing. This is one thing I will always go down with the Grizzlies is that we have been plagued at the small forward position for over 15 seasons. We have not found someone. We tried to find someone in Chandler Parsons, but he pulled a highway robbery on us, getting paid over $30 million only to play like in 15 some odd games a season. So we think, and every time he wants to complain about the Grizzlies, he has no right whatsoever because the man wants to diss at the Grizzlies while he stole money from us. So if anything, we should be suing him for defamation and get that money back. But I'll open up just a little bit longer. What are some interesting things going into the NBA season that do you think the standings that we have today hold up, or do you think maybe the Lakers sneak in through the play-in? Do the Grizzlies fall off in your opinion, or do the Cavaliers hold that top spot, maybe slip down to 2 or 3? I'll start with you, RJ.
What was the beginning of that question? My fault.
Oh, so the standings that we have today, do you think they are a visualization of what the end of the season is going to look like, or is something going to tip over?
I can expect a team like Golden State to get better. Give me a team like the Nuggets. I think the Celtics eventually probably be number 1 in the East by the time you get to the end of the season.
Yeah.
Some teams are gonna come to reality, man. Like when Golden State came out, they started. They was like 10-2. They was number 1 in the West. Like, oh yeah, they ain't gonna probably be number 1 in the West. And I was just Steph Curry and Buddy Hield. Like, I don't think that's enough to be number 1 in the West and Draymond. But like you just gotta give stuff some time, man. Yeah, it's all gonna feel like. I do think that OKC is gonna finish top 3 just because I mean they're just a well-rounded basketball team, man. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to me is a top 5 basketball player in the league right now. Who else? The Nuggets will eventually get there because Jokic, he's the best player in the league to me. Don't forget about Dallas as well because Kyrie and Luka are with Klay Thompson. I think that's a 3 players, man, that can make a difference in a basketball game, man. If they get their defense right, they should be good. The Lakers will probably be in the top. They'll probably be about 6, 7 seed from what I've seen from us. And we'll make a trade. We're gonna make a trade too, man. That's probably we need some interior help, man, right now because Anthony Davis been down there by himself trying to deal with everything. We need like a Walker Kessler or something.
Oh, do you know who used to be on your squad that you let go for free? That's now on our squad.
Who?
Huff and Scottie Pippen Jr.
Oh yeah.
So you could you could use them too right now. So thank you for the free gift in Memphis land. Thank you for the free backup center.
I ain't really too much tripping about Huff, but Scottie Pippen Jr. man, we screwed the pooch on that one, man. He's been balling, So
a pleasant surprise, especially with Marcus Smart being in and out with injuries. Firestone.
I think it was more Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham is freaking trash, bro. You see
how many head coaches can you fire in Lakerland before you're like, hey, this is just a LeBron thing? Like head coaches come and go with LeBron.
LeBron, yeah, I do agree that LeBron at the same time, man, he
I have no influence on who hires the head coach. Yes, you do. Stop the lies right there. Yes,
he ain't gonna come right out and say he's, part of management or whatnot. Yeah. But when they make it, and that's with any sport or whatever with a superstar player, any move they make, of course they're going to go to their star player and get their input about it.
I think Darvin Ham was garbage. Even though, I do agree that LeBron definitely will impact the coach. He like Aaron Rodgers of the basketball right now. You know what I'm saying? That he'll do that to a team. But at the same time, though, like Darvin Ham's garbage. I mean, he's showing it he's literally holding the Bucks back, bro. Him and Doc Rivers are both holding the Bucks back. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right, Firestone, quickly to close this out. Do you see the standings holding, or do you think a team that we're not talking about is going to make a surprise push?
No, I think it's basically going to stay. Like some things are going to change. I don't see really anybody surprised. I mean, I don't see Nuggets staying at 8. Like I see them coming up, but in the West, I see top 3 being Thunder, Mavericks, and Grizzly, whatever order that may be. Those are the top 3 teams I see leading in the West this year. But I definitely don't see Nuggets staying out there at 8. I see them turning things around and coming back up to like Joker is just too much of an impact by itself there. So I think
the basketball gods will be screwing with us royally if the Grizzlies or the Thunder face the Nuggets in the first round. I think that's just the basketball gods just laughing at us and punishing us, in my opinion. So I will be the first to say we will probably get swept or we'll lose in 6 games if we play the Nuggets in the first round and we're the higher seeded team.